Yeah, g'day guys, me again. I don't normally do 2 videos in one day, but I still can't post on Facebook, so I'm kind of bored. And it's not just that. What I've got here for you is, this is some pretty gut-wrenching shit that I've just seen. I'm actually linked with a few people with a few other, passions in their field of expertise that they're investigating and, exposing. And I've been following one Karen Brewer for a bit, that's exposing the pedophile ring that's quite high up here. And as you all know, there were some suppression orders regarding the Royal Commission into Child Abuse and Pedophilia. These orders were suppressed for, I believe, 50 years because it named several high-profile politicians. And now I've come across this link shared by another friend from Karen's page, and it says here, pedophilia should not be should be part of the gay movement, and it must be legally recognised as a wider sexual liberation from one Gary Dowsett Safe Schools. Now, Gary Dowsett is, let me just tell you who Gary Dowsett is, and it says right down the bottom of this link, Gary Dowsett is the Deputy Head Australian Research Consultant in Sex, Health and Society. Gary's also been given $240,000 from One Beyond Blue. Now, we all know Beyond Blue has a CEO of one Julia Gillard. Now, Julia Gillard made legislation whilst Prime Minister of Australia that women can submit perjury in the family court without any persecution, which allowed females, and from what I believe, females only, were able to submit affidavits, court submissions, lies, fraudulent documentation, and without any recourse of action. So Julia Gillard has gone on to be CEO of Beyond Blue, hands this Gary Dowsett $240,000, and Gary Dowsett says down below here, the current pedophilia debate then is crucial to the political processes of the gay movement. Pedophiles need our support, and we need to construct the child-adult sex issue on our terms. So basically they want to write the laws to suit themselves where pedophilia is concerned, and you're all supposed to believe that this is going to be normal and it's going to be introduced and they won't be able to be touched. First, we have these legal social questions to win. Custody rights for gay men and lesbians, the legal right of pedophiles and their young lovers, and finally, the sexual rights of children as a whole. Gary Dowsett. So, children are going to be able to have say over their own sexual rights, but they can't go into a family court that determines who is in the best interest, who they want in their life, who can have custody and access. Yet they're expected to be able to have a say on something that they're not ready for up here, let alone down here. Gary, you're a rock spider, mate. Anyone that supports this bill, anyone that supports Gary, and here it is here, you're a pedophile, you're a kitty fiddler, you're a rock spider, you're sick. You need help, you need to be castrated. You don't belong in society. You don't belong around children. I don't know what the fuck you find sexually appealing about kids, but they're not fucking sexual objects. Guys need to take a look at the stuff that I'll share, and I'll share this link a bit later to prove to you that that I'm not making it up. You can read it for yourself. It's there. Suggest you take a look over Karen's gear. She's been working away at this stuff a long time. She shares links, she shares information, she shares, you know, facts about the whole lot. She even backtracks to look at certain people's past and their ties to show you exactly where this inbred illness is coming from. Now, the gay rights, lesbian rights, liberation movement and everything like that, like, it's out of my depth. I don't really want to comment on that stuff, but pedophiles really need to be kept out of it. You know, consenting adults, you know, we're talking about adult emotions, adult decisions here. Children definitely don't need to be involved, and they definitely don't need a say in this stuff. And these people need to be kept away from children. As far as I'm concerned, let me know what you think. Catch you later.